Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 16th episode of Wednesdays with Wesley. Hopefully that's right, because right now I've gone 14 out of 15. I think that's pretty good. Probably somewhere in the 90s of percent. But anyway, I have very much liked how have you responded to the gaming stuff. Entirely through that trailer footage, I was thinking, wow, this is going to be so terrible, because I had looked at the Stanley Parable footage, and it was really just like, display one frame for 17 seconds, display many frames for about 7 seconds, display one frame for 30 more seconds, and I thought there were some very hilarious things in here, but it was just so terrible that it didn't even make the cut, which makes me very sad, because that was a really good gameplay session I did there. See, that's a tear. That actually wasn't a tear. I was scratching my face. But, moving on, I have seen how you guys have reacted to what has happened in the footage, and I do very much appreciate your support here. I know many people, and by many I mean like two, have mentioned Halo to me, and of course, if you're going to get anything that involves me in gaming, it's gonna have Halo in it at some point. Yes. Also, a possibility may have been mentioned in conversation with these people about exploring the entire Halo storyline, but that's not what I'm going to talk about today, because that would make like a 20-minute video. I would like to discuss what an unusual phenomenon in the life of a teenager. That was the strangest voice ever. I'm gonna have to slow-mo that one.
An unusual phenomenon in the life of a teenager. An unusual phenomenon in the life of a teenager.
But an unusual phenomenon. It's like the whole phases of life. And I guess it's not really even the life of a teenager. You done goofed. But it's weird. I'm just gonna say that. It's really weird how my life seems to be divided into different sections of personality. Some of them are worth remembering, some of them are not. And to start with things that aren't worth remembering, here's the one that was like, beginning of life through 4th grade. This one, this entire phase, is pretty much characterized by, hello, what are you? I don't really care. I will tell you every single thing that I know right now. And basically, it was me going through life, not even caring about what I would say to people, running my mouth about whatever I was obsessed with at the time. Perhaps I can do another episode on obsessions that I've had in the past later. But it's strange. Not really strange, just it was a very socially awkward period of my life, and it's surprising that I even had friends at that time. I would like to say that was the worst period of my life. I do remember one person, in fact, saying, "You're killing the teacher with Calvin and Hobbes." I was quite obsessed with that, especially in 1st grade. On to the next phase of my life, because I believe that one's taken quite long enough. Then there was the moment of, wow, my brain is developing to the point that I can socially interact with people, bond over common interests. I would like to say that was kind of the turning point. And I'm pretty sure that lasted, I don't even know how long. Maybe it went from 4th grade until that end of 7th grade. And the end of 7th grade is when everything started to change again, which is a policy of indifference and laid-backness. Hair fix. That pretty much means indifference. You don't really care what's happening. Actually, I do care about small things happening. But yeah, about that phase went on from like end of 7th grade to now, approximately. I didn't care about anything, I would just make weird noises. Ma'am! 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 And not even think about that. And the policy of indifference was bliss. Like, for example, you get a less than optimal grade on anything, and it just goes, whoop. I would like to say that there's another phase, and the blissful indifference has begun to wane. And apparently I have started to care more about things. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I did really love the policy of indifference. I mean, it was pretty much just go with the flow around. It was very interesting to examine my life just for the purposes of this show. And this has probably been like 10 minutes now of long rambling talking. So I would like to say, it's time for the Wesley Word of Wisdom. I believe I've addressed everything. But here is the Wesley Word of Wisdom for today. The past will remain the past, but the future remains to be seen. Have an excellent Wednesday, and I'll see you the next Wednesday. That was kind of a weird outro. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you next Wednesday.